Yo, mic check 1 2. Are we live? I am here today. We are once again working on this beautiful piece of American machinery. If there's anyone in the stream, I would love it if you would type stuff in chat so I could know that everything's okay. If I sound alright, please let me know. If we're not live, then yeah, we should be though. But today we are once again working on this engine. In a second, I will quickly gloss over some stuff and just I'll gloss over the stuff that I did off screen. I'm just gonna make sure that we're all live and everything's fine and dandy. Once again, working on this engine. In a second, I will quickly. Yep, everything seems all good. I'll now show you guys what I've done what I've done off camera. Off camera, I have done this pipe. This is, I would believe, for the steam to enter the cylinder, which pushes the cylinders. I've always wondered why it was so small on some engines. I mean, I guess it makes sense, especially if it's flowing through there fast enough, but still so tiny. But I could be wrong. I actually don't know what that's for. Like, I don't know definitively what it's for, but I can get a pretty good idea. I also added, I also did the cables for the bell and whistle for the inside of the cab, so the engineer has something to pull on. I think this is actually way too high, so I'm probably gonna lower that down later. Maybe not yet. I added riveting in the back of the firebox, and a more notable change. I made the doors the right color. Because in every picture I've seen this engine, the doors were always open, so the engineers and firemen can have a better view of the outside surroundings. It's green on the inside and then red on the outside. But I only ever seen the green side, so I'm glad I got that clarification. Oh yeah, then I made the dynamo doohickey. This is what creates electricity on trains. Steam spins a thing in there, and it makes electricity. It goes out through that top. And then I also made the base for it, so it has something to sit on. Shut up, Max. Anyway, I also made this number thing for the cab. I think it's looking pretty snazzy. But I know that the thumbnail says tender time, and that today we are gonna start finally doing the tender. Because I've been working on this train since June of this year. Actually no, late May is when I started working on it, and this is what I have after like nearly 3 months of work, and we're finally gonna begin work on the tender today. But like, also real quick, I decided that I'm not gonna do every single detail in the locomotive. I was gonna try to, but then I decided no, because I'd still be working on this locomotive for like another 6 weeks at most if I were to make every single detail. Oh shit. So instead, I'm gonna be making the details that count and the little details that people would be mad if I didn't include. I'm obviously gonna do more, but I made a little list of stuff to do. Things to do on the 70 real quick. We today, at least for now, until I or someone else spots something else that we can do today, we are going to be doing the air compressor, making some extra cab windows that I forgot to include, and adding the sunroof. Let's start with the air compressor because that's going to be the most notable thing. In previous versions of this train, my version, this was filled in with wood, but actually in real life this is a cutout, because this is where the air compressor goes. I'm gonna pull up a reference video of the 70 so I can see what it looks like. You won't be able to, because haha. Yeah. Alrighty. Minimize that so I can see chat. There we go. Yeah, I'm looking at the reference footage that I got, and then I'm looking back at my train, and as I'm looking at it, I'm realizing that a lot of the stuff that I got done is done. Like, yeah, I do need to make the air compressor, but like pretty much like everything up here, like, and pretty much all the stuff in this general area, like, is there, and it is accounted for and done. So that makes me feel good. So, yeah. If anyone is curious on why steam trains even have an air compressor, well, I'll give you a quick crash course on that. Everything can't be ran off of steam. Some things can, some things can't. For example, the whistle on most steam engines. Shut up, Jay. Most steam engines use a whistle that's powered by steam, and some use the bell that is powered by steam, but most bells usually just have a rope that you pull in the cab. But the brakes don't usually run off of steam. Usually the brakes are run off of compressed air, and what do you need for that? An air compressor. So, yeah. I'm smart. Third grade teacher. You know who you are. My brother is stopping upstairs. Shut up, guys. Yo, it's in the middle. I think somebody farted. I think it was you, Scully. Black. And then metal texture. Now it's be shiny. We should also do, that should be rubber, and I think the let me find the rubber texture, how that works. Then this should be thinner. There we go. That should be that should be that shade of gray. Then that also should be metal. Scully removed your chat thing. Sorry, I'll be nicer. Well, thank you. I appreciate that, sir. Alrighty. Air compressor isn't finished yet, but it's getting there. The next order of business is to add riveting. Shut up, Roblox. Get out of my face. Sphere. La, 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 la. Spin. Spin. Spin a little bit. Alright, that works. I'm selected. So there we go. All right. I think there's one thing I can do, and this quick message is for people who all they do is make trains of Roblox. I am not, as you can see, I'm not using. Shut up. I'm not using any like reference thing in here because normally what people do is they have a picture of the train they're working on right next to the track. That's like a scale diagram so they know exactly what they're doing. I don't have that. I've never actually been able to get a scale thing of what I'm working on in Roblox yet, at least. So for now, I'm going completely off of I'm just completely just guessing. I'm taking reference photos and everything that I either took myself or for the rare ones for the rare shots I go online and try to find pictures of what I need to work on this loco, and English, and I just eyeball it. So like if I see a detail that's on there, I just try to make that with the limited pictures I have. Alright, union that. Hey, Marco, you know. Hey. I think we did it. Never mind, I realized that this needs to be a different color. Except for these. Actually, those two. It needs to be that shade of black. I don't know. There we go. Carrot. Alright, I select everything. Union it. Okay. Turn off all these properties because they're useless to me. I hate them. There we go. Now we weld this. Boom. And then for good measure, because I just saw... Oh, there it is. Because I just saw another thing, I'm going to make a pipe. And it's going to go out all the way. It's going to go out that way. Yeah, I brought it back. Need right here. Yep. There we go. I do the same thing here. All these useless things. And beep, beep, bop, 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 boop. And then it appears that there is one on the other side too. So I'm gonna do that. I'm actually gonna lower it down because it interferes with everything. Well, that there we go. Now time map for a test. And it seems to be doing okay. It looks good. That's all that matters. I hear my siblings screaming upstairs. Yeah. Out of all of the things that I wanted to do, so like other cab windows and then sunroof, but I'm also gonna add one more thing. Armrest, and we'll quickly knock that out because really on these things right here, this is where the fireman sits here, driver sits here. On these things, there are armrests for their arm to rest on, as shown here. So I'm gonna make that real quick. Fortunately for me, that's just a simple, just taking a block, giving it a leather texture once I can find it. Leather. And then do all these doohickeys. And then put that there. And then shrink it. Piece of shiitake planet! In a hot minute, I'll get music going. Once I get the remaining stuff that I wanted done, then we can play some music. And I noticed how the classical stuff that I've been playing the last two parts to the series are copyrighted, so I'm gonna play something slightly different. I'm gonna play a stock media asset lo-fi beat from my editing software. Yan yan. Alright, we have armrest. Make harm happy. Hold on. I'm actually going to send something in another Discord server. Control C. Control V. I advertised the server a little bit more. There we go. Alright, now what's the time for? I say it's time for sunroof. First of all, we need a hole, I think. Actually, I don't even know if this engine has a sunroof. Hold on, let me go look. Let me look on YubTub, because I don't have any footage of the top of this thing. Does it have a sunroof? Let's see. Yes. Alright, that's perfect. Alright. I'm on the Rainier Scenic YouTube channel getting my reference material. There we go, that looks good enough. I won't be able to read chat for a second. Actually, no, I still can. There we go. Oh. I'm gonna make one bigger in every dimension. Make that color, that texture, nugget. Oh yeah, that needs to be Love from Kenosha. Kenosha? What's Kenosha? Is that like a place or something? I think it is. I remember things. That's a nugget. And then Yanyan. That didn't work at all. Bang. Boom bam. Bop. Why is it working? Nugget. Alright, it's nuggeted. Yanyan. There we go. That's what it's supposed to do. My ears. Ugh. 1 second, folks. There we go. My ear feel better. What is that? Doesn't matter. Alright, time for this. I'm gonna make the sunroof forever open. Because how else am I gonna do it? Oh no! I just realized I'm gonna have to re-weld everything that's attached to this cab. Fuck! Oh, I might as well do it anyway. Yanyan. Yin. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Bing. Me. Bing. Bang. Bop. Now we gotta do the same on the side, because these are physical numbers. I'm not physical. Wait a minute. That doesn't make no sense. Yang. I hate Roblox! It won't let me select the door. Oh. Wait, what? Me confused. Wait, oh, that's not what I want. Yes. Boom. Boom, bam, pop. Wait, what is all in one? Okay, all of that goodies. I just realized I'm gonna need to do the extra cab windows. I'll do it later. Fuck it. Because I really don't care. I just wanna Stop selecting it! Hello, NS8101. How is thou? Oh! Oh, okay, I see now. I'm currently working on this Trian, as you can see. Alright, all that is good. Actually, now think about it, I could probably just do this. Okay. Making this difficult. I want to deselect the glass, please. Let me deselect the glass. I don't want the glass anymore. I don't want it. Ah, damn it! I'm sorry. I'm getting this frustrating because I hate this. Yes, I have the doors. All right, union these. Then weld them. Boom. Hi, this is the fellow who made the original game. I still have it. Still have what? And what original game? Wait a minute. I think I know you. Oh, let me check my discard. Actually, I don't remember you. I apologize. Oh, I remember you now. Yes. Yes, I do. Oh, okay. Yeah. This is just gonna be a stream of me constantly making mistakes, so be prepared. It's like, for example, I just spent like 5 minutes welding everything back to this one cab after making a sunroof, but then I realized I need to add new windows. Show welds. Does everything here that needs to go to the cab go to the cab? It appears it does, so I'm gonna do a test. Yes, I do remember that. Very nice. Ah, finger crack! Yeah, today is the day. If this test goes well, then now is gonna be finally the time where we finally make a tender for this beautiful piece of American machinery. So I'm gonna hop in. I'm gonna go backwards. Nothing's staying behind. I'm gonna quickly look around and make sure that all of the stuff that I want is here. Yeah, the glass is there. Everything that I want appears to be here. All the numbers are there and everything. So this is looking pretty, guys. If I do say, alright. So, for now, this locomotive is done. And well, it's not done because for the TVRM duo. What are you talking about? But yeah, until further notice, I'm gonna declare this locomotive done. I'll probably come back at a later date and do some more changes, but at least for my current satisfaction, this is done, and I don't want to work on it anymore right now because I've been working on this thing for about 3 months, and I've gotten this far, so why not stop now? So I'm gonna take a quick little break, and then we shall start the tender process. So yeah, I'll be back in about 5 minutes. I will see you then. And we are back. Welcome back, peoples. So I am now going to start up music. If it's bad, give me suggestions in chat. We can play that. I prefer no copyrighted stuff because I do want to get monetized someday. But anywho, the music. Alright, time for tender time. Going from the back of the logo. That's too short. Maybe? Oh. The base, I'm gonna make wood planks. Might as wood. Now I'm gonna make this glass. I think that looks good. Alright, now time for the water tank main structure thingy bob. I think that's gonna go back to about there. And there's like a thing that sticks out right here, so I'm gonna make it that. Actually, that. There we go. That sticks out way too far. Alright, bye-bye. I think that tender is actually too short, so I'm gonna move this back to about that. Boom. Bam. Bop. That looks a little better. Oh wait, now I have to redo that. Fuck. Actually, yeah, there we go. Custom properties. Fuck! I hate things. Just we got the main water tank done. I want to make a placeholder thing real quick. There's a thing that sticks up about that on the rail tender. So I'm making this as a placeholder. I'll make it more detailed when I get around to actually making the details. And then same with the oil tank. It is very blocky, but from like this sort of angle, or that sort of angle, it's looking good. Don't look at it like that, because that looks weird. Oh, poopy! Ah. It didn't feel exquisite. Bring this back to direct sunlight. And hey, I can finally use this light again. There we go. That. Like that. There we go, that's looking a lot better. Let's quickly duplicate this and put it on the other side. There we go. Hold on, I'm just looking up stuff. Alright, so these are somewhat round in the back. Look, a pretty good. She's a very nice engine to work on. Oh, thank you, BNSF Railfan 8789. Do you actually, have you ever had any experience working on the 70 in real life? Yeah, like BNSF Railfan. If you actually worked on this engine in real life, that actually sounds really cool. All right, we got round. Yeah, like earlier I did some pretty much finishing touches on this. I'm still probably gonna add like a whole bunch to this locomotive in the future, but yeah, just today I finally added the air compressor, and I finally added armrests for the fireman and engineer to put their arms on, so now they won't be in pain. And also added what I like to call the sunroof. Anyway, back to our regularly scheduled broadcast. Time to tackle this thing. Let's do that. You were conductor on the MSR and help with occasional maintenance on it? Very nice! That's awesome! I was just at the I was just at Mount Rainier Scenic June 1st of this year. My first time ever seeing a live steam engine, by the way. You guys put on a fantastic show. Well, it's awesome that you're seeing this. I remember, like, the last time I did one of these live streams, I was joking, like, kind of joking to my friend about someone from the MRSR seeing this, and it happened next stream, so that's awesome. Yeah, thanks for tuning in. Oh, damn it! Here we go. Duplicate. It's not perfect, so I'm gonna make it better. Oh yeah, real quick, since you're here, I do want to ask something. When is the next video for your guys' YouTube channel coming? I've been waiting nearly 3 months. Well, and if you don't know how to answer that, then how's progress on the 5 coming along? That's above my pay raise. I heard one was supposed to come out a few weeks ago, but that never happened. Obviously. But once again, thank you. But once again, thanks for actually joining this here streamy thing. Yeah, I've been working on this engine since I believe late May. I was actually hoping to my original plan was to spend a week straight working on this engine and then getting it completely done and then printing out like a picture of it and then like donating it to you guys, because I wanted to like give like a donation, but I can't spend a horrible amount of money. I will do that next time I come over, but I was hoping to get this done like the day before I came up to Mount Rainier, but that didn't happen. Yeah, because I just got this to the state that it is today, and I'm only now starting to work on the tender, which I'm hoping I can get done in 2 days. But anywho, what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, also, if you're curious, this engine does work. It is drivable. In fact, I will give a quick demonstration right here, right now. Damn it! I'm gonna quickly... Now that thing won't interfere with my evil plans. So, I'm gonna move that over there. That'll just drop and die once we play test it. But, I'm going to quickly do this and test it. Yep, that exploded. Yeah, I'll quickly give you a running example of this engine. Oh yeah, damn it. Earlier I was doing some modifications to the inside of the cab, and I had like the cord for the whistle and bell, but then that got lost. I needed to reposition those anyway, so I guess it works out. But yeah, I got the firebox, and I got the oil burning firebox door. I got your precious seats, and still working on the firebox, and I do want to get all the controls and everything in. But yeah, oh no. Oh, we almost hit that. Oh, we did. Yeah. One issue that I often have with Roblox is that their particle system isn't the best, so I'm gonna go forward and you'll see the fire like just shoot out of the firebox. Yeah, look at that. It just shoots out of it. Yeah, I'm gonna hit this guy real quick. There we go. Oh yeah, I remember what I wanted to say. Yeah, I'm actually gonna turn down the music because it's loud for me. I don't know how loud it is for you. Oh yeah. Also, if you want me to switch the music, that's totally fine. Yeah, yeah, I remember what I was gonna say now. I had actually, I do wanna make more than just this engine, because Like, I don't know if you could tell, but I really love the Mount Rainier Scenic Railroad, and I wanted to, like, pay a respect to it in a way. And what I wanted to do is I have to do that anyway. I want, like, my plan eventually is to make an entire game dedicated to the Mount Rainier Scenic Railroad. And I plan on making all of your guys' locomotives. All of the diesels that I could find that you have, all of your steam engines. I'm gonna do the rod ones first because I know how to make rod engines. But it's funny enough, I've never actually made a rod engine with Walshart's valve gear, so the 5 and the 17 are gonna be a learning experience. And I don't know how the hell I'm gonna do the geared engines. I want to do every single engine that you guys have, operational or not, but it is going to be quite the experience. I don't know why I'm shivering. I think it's because it's cold in my room, so I may go put on a blanket and shut off the vent. Sorry about that. But, yeah, those are my hopes and dreams. Quickly make sure I got everything selected, which I don't. Select it all. Deselect that because I don't want it. And then, oh yeah, I'm currently doing this thing in Roblox Studio. A good and bad thing for making trains. Like a good and bad game editing software. Or game creating thing. English, please. There we go. Oh, I just realized I shouldn't have turned that into a union just yet, because I need to do the rounded edges. Actually, wait, does it? Does the oil bunker have that? Yes, it does. I'm watching, you should have seen the stats up. Oh yeah, like, when I went there, I didn't actually go to the museum. I want to go back there to see the museum at some point. But yeah, don't worry, I plan on making the stats up as well. But yeah, I want, yeah, when I was there, I rode the 70 on your guys' Scenic train, and after that, we had some lunch at the pizza, car in LB, and then we went to do the, rail bikes. Then we went home. But yeah, like, hopefully, my next trip out there, I want to, go out and see your guys' museum, because from what I can tell, you have some pretty cool stuff. No, like, not from what I can tell, for a fact, you have cool stuff. What was I gonna say? Oh, yes. I have hopes to come out there again, this year. Maybe if the weather is kind and if someone is willing to drive me, because I'm too young for a driver's license. But my point is, I have another channel called Drive Wheel Productions that just came out a couple of weeks ago, and I want to do a video. Oh, the museum isn't open? That's a shame. Yeah, I didn't know it was closed. I thought it was open. Well, that kind of sucks. But yeah, I'll be there. I'm sorry, it's like, I'm trying to talk, and also I'm trying to work, and since I'm kind of slow, that's, like, it can be tricky. But I'm just still mind blown that someone from Mount Rainier Scenic is actually seeing this thing that that I've spent the last 3 months of my life working on. No, it's still a little work in progress. The site and everything is just shoved away from the new owners, and we were trying to clean everything up. Okay. Oh yeah, real quick. When do you think the 17 is going to have its next run? Because from a video on your guys' channel that I watched over, like, that's about a year old, Rowdy had said that the 17 probably wouldn't be up and running for a year or so. That's been passed like a couple months ago, because there was some, like, trailing truck and front truck and trailing truck issues that you guys need to repair, and also some firebox bull crap. But yeah, like, have you guys made progress on that, or is the 17 still being put off to the side for a little bit? I think it's going to be longer with lots of boiler work. Oh, I didn't know any boiler work. I think the geared locomotive would come before 17. Oh. Oh, which geared locomotive? Because I know you have the Climax, which I hear is a mechanical nightmare to run. And, yeah. And then I also know you have a Heisler and a Shay and a Willamette. Oh, yeah. Fun fact, I cannot tell the difference between a Shay and a Willamette. They look the same in, like, every regard. I've, like, in order to distinguish them between the two, I've actually just had to, I've had to, like, identify which number is which, and even then I still keep forgetting it. Yeah, which geared locomotive do you think is gonna come first? Ball. Who knows? I would say the Heisler, but I could be wrong. Cool. Out of all the geared locomotives, well, out of the big three gear locomotives, like the Shay, Heisler, and Climax, I personally like the Heisler the best. based off of what Rowdy said, I believe he said that the Willamette is in the overall best condition, and since I believe, apart from the 70, I believe the Willamette is actually your guys' newest addition, I think. Well, newest steam locomotive at least. And that kind of makes sense, how it would be in the best shape. Oh, I didn't mean to delete it. Yo, I've done my research and I know stuff. And I remember earlier this year before I went to the railroad, and I guess still now, I was just trying to learn as much stuff as I possibly could about the place. Like, I even watched, like, old, not directly on VHS, but I've watched old, things, about the rock trains from the 90s, and also, a thing called Steam Up. Remember where you guys had, like, a 5 steam engine event, and because the 5 wasn't assembled at that moment in time, you guys actually brought the Chehalis and Western 15, I believe that's his name, over, which was cool. Yeah, I like the whistle on the 15. Another locomotive I've yet to see. And so far, the only 2 live steam engines that I've seen this year, well, of all time actually, is the 70 and the Big Boy 4014. Because, yeah, I saw that when I went to California last month. God, I am shivering. Yeah, you have most of the VHSs and DVDs. Very nice. I'm closing off this vent because it is getting freakishly cold in my room. Why aren't you closing? Please. There we go. Sorry about that. This is totally the greatest content you'll ever see, folks. Maybe, I don't know. Why? I am so stupid. I apologize. I ramble when I'm cold. Alright, back to my reference footage. Ooh, that turned out perfectly. Yeah, this literally came out perfectly. This couldn't have come out any better. Oh yeah, Mr. BNSF Railfan, I do have a quick question, if you don't mind. I'm sorry I've been asking tons of questions, mostly because I've tried reaching out to you guys on the website, but, like, well, I haven't checked my email today, so I don't know, but I haven't got a response quite yet. And something I was curious about is, what classes in school or what, things would you recommend someone do if they are to get possibly a position working at Mount Rainier Scenic? I would say stuff like welding or stuff like that. I'm still in high school. Nice. So I'm still trying to find stuff like that one out as well. Okay. Like, yeah, I am about to enter my last year of middle school, which may sound weird that I'm so young and I'm already wanting to work at Rainier, but like I've been following along, maybe not subscribed on YouTube at least, but I've been watching VHSs and DVDs about Mount Rainier Scenic since I was literally 3. So, like, and I've been keeping a relatively close eye on it my entire life. So, and I love that place. So I do kind of want. So I do think that'd be a pretty cool place to try and work. If I can't get like a job or career there, then I'd probably do, then I do have a backup plan. I try to get a job with BNSF, and if that doesn't work, Union Pacific. And if that doesn't work, I don't know. Well, but thanks again for joining them, and I'm glad you like it so far. Weld that all together, and turn off collisions. Yeah, one question that I just have to ask: have you ever actually either fired or operated the 70? Oh, I know what I can do. This is just a terrible frame for like a 50-foot boxcar that I made. I don't think it's actually 50 foot, but it works for a funny idea. Alright, that can collide. I want to try to balance the car on there. You are not old enough to be an engineer, and I would have been taught a few things on firing, but I'm not there yet. Oh yeah. Sometimes I keep, even when people say their age, I keep forgetting that. Yeah, heck, like a. Yeah, now that I think about it, I should have figured since you do have to be 18 to get a job with BNSF at least. Wait, do you know how old you have to be to get like a volunteer's position at Mount Rainier? Mount Rainier Scenic? Oh, that's a good finger crack. No! Felt like a good idea. I have a backup plan. There we go. balancing. Okay, this thing is driving me nuts now. Boom. If that thing slides off again, I'm going to scream. Yo, it didn't. Let's go. Alright. I'm just barely pushing it. Yo, it's working. The 70s officially got its tender, totally. Oh no. Piece of shiitake! Well, that's not a sight you'd want to see. Your trailing truck coming off. It's 15 and under who needs an adult with them, and 16 to 18 with a parent signing paperwork, and 18 and up is just paperwork to fill out. Okay. So I turned 15 in last month. Well, I turned 15 in July because I think there's 31 days in August. So not tomorrow, but the next day I'll be. What am I saying? Yeah. You started when you're 16, you're 18 now? Nice. Yeah, well, I turned 15 in July, so unless it has the same rule with getting your learner's permit, I guess what I just need to do is, like, if I want to volunteer for a little bit, I guess I'll just need a parent with me. I almost like I wonder though when I'd be able to do that, since, like I mentioned, I'm gonna be starting my next year of middle school soon, and from where we live near Tacoma. Not gonna specify where, but we live near Tacoma, and it's like a rough, depending on traffic, it's roughly a 45-minute to an hour drive to get to you guys. No, fuck. Those things over there. Yeah, who cares? Yeah, I duplicated it. Now I'm shunting. But in a nutshell, what I'm saying is that, like, I may try to volunteer in future. Don't know how it would go just yet. Oh! What was that? We have had a 13-year-old do work on the 70 and 5. Dang. I didn't expect to hear that. It wasn't like actual it wasn't like actual volunteering work, or were they just like out there having fun for a little bit? Always need to help. True. Oh, so it's actual like, volunteer stuff. That is actually kind of cool. I've always known subconsciously that steam engines require like extreme time and dedication and patience, but like I guess I never actually like seriously realized how much effort you need to put into something like a steam engine until I started restoring an old Camaro with my grandpa, because funnily enough, we actually started in late May, and we got most of the big stuff done. We had another of the same car, and we were gonna take all the good parts from one and put it into the other, and man, it's a lot. Like cause yeah, like, and in a nutshell, we're doing an engine swap, a bunch of stuff from the interior is being swapped, a whole bunch of other good components are being swapped as well. But Good news is we're getting to the point where we're almost ready to put the engine into the other car. And then it'll be drivable and we can hopefully paint it next year after winter. You started as a volunteer? Nice. Do you actually have a job with Rainier Scenic now, or are you still a volunteer? And I'm gonna quickly put the cords back in. Oh, I got detached from this one too. Yeah, a part-time conductor and part-time Mao. Let's say Mao. But it's cool that you're a conductor. I might have seen you when I went there, but I could be wrong. Maintenance of way, so okay. Oh wait, you're not in school. Makes sense. Yeah, maintenance of way. Okay. Yeah, like yeah, your guys' newest video is maintenance of way stuff. I actually often watch your guys' maintenance of way videos whenever I'm actually working on this engine. It's just cool to see. Yo, Dino! And thanks for the really comedical message. Hello, Dino. What is up? I'm working on the Mount Rainier Scenic Railroad number 70, and I'm talking to someone that works there, which is awesome. It's like a dream come true today. Thank you all for joining the stream. I have heard I've had to head out. I got to be a conductor tomorrow and get up early. I'll make sure to watch more often. Oh, cool. Thank you. Yeah, I hope tomorrow goes well for you guys. I'm usually gone on weekends, but I try to do one of these streams at least once a week. So, but yeah, thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you for answering some of my questions. I really appreciate that. Hey, you have a good day, and bye-bye. Pleasure talking with you. See ya. Yeah, Dino, if you're still there, how is realistic stuff going? And how is other things? I try to be a well following fan. Try to stay in the loop. Time for another running test real quickie.
Every Friday night, it's a thing. Live shows from Uncle Ben Concert Series, that's a thing. Big Waz sneaking around, he's a thing. The Washington...
Alright, real quick running test, so I get distracted for a hot second. It seems to be going good. In a second, I will go out, I'll spawn a couple, just a couple of those weird 50-foot, supposed to be 50-foot boxcars that I have, and do a running test. But, yeah, tonight is movie night, so my family and I are going to watch a movie soon. So I'm going to quickly duplicate this beautiful masterpiece. Give us a model. Yo, it'd be working. Yeah, like but I like to end off my streams working on this engine with a run around on le loop. But yeah, like in the next stream, I will do more work on the tender. If anything, I hope to get the tender done next week, because I won't be streaming this weekend because I'm usually gone on the weekends. But next week I'll do another stream. I'll hopefully finish the tender, and then this entire locomotive will officially be done. But yeah, today I quickly finished the air compressor, and then added this funny little sunroof, as I call it. Then just now I redid the cables because I made the mistake of making the cab another union, and then I accidentally got rid of all of the stuff and I had to re-weld everything. It was a nightmare. Very sorry about that. My parents had come in and we were chatting. But yeah, now time for a... Oh, I deleted a piece of track! But now time for my annual thing. annual run around. But this time, I'm going to get just a couple cars. Just a couple. This totally isn't to test the pulling power of this thing. Also, these are probably the most unreliable cars in all of existence. But thank you all who have joined. It really means the world to me that people are willing to watch a random person that no one knows besides 700 people. That, like, it's just mind blowing to me that so many people are willing to watch a random dude spend a couple hours every day working on a silly Roblox train. So for everyone who has joined, my heart goes out to you guys. Thank you all so much. And it's pulling it like a champ. In real life, I don't think the 70 would be able to pull this many 50-foot boxcars on like a 3% grade like it would normally do. Well, maybe not. I'm not sure. It is a Mikado after all, but it's like the smallest of the small Mikados. But yeah, I've never pulled this long of a train with it. At some point, I'm gonna need to fill up the entire front stretch with these and give it a shot. But let's try forward. It handles it like a champ. It has no issues running it whatsoever. And I could even look inside the cabin and see all that chaos and see the shadows of the chaos in front of us. Oh yeah, Dino, if you were still here and haven't left because you were bored because I had left, like how'd you get the like whistle and bell buttons in your realistic GUI working? I've still yet to figure out how to do GUI at all. I always just use a kit, but yeah, like yeah, how'd you get that working, mind if I ask? Man, this is actually gonna take forever if I do a full loop, but at least we got to this point with all these cars. But yeah, thank you all who have joined the stream, and I'll give a special shout out to Dino and especially BNSF Railfan 8789. Thank you all for joining, and 8789. Thank you so much for answering a few of my questions. Well, Mario Scenic. I'm sorry if it was pestering, but especially since the website hasn't answered any of my questions yet. But anyway, thank you all so much for joining the stream. I'll see you next week where we finish this stupid tender. I can't say stupid since this exists after all. But yeah, next week we finish the tender and finish this locomotive. Finally. And then I can get started on other stuff. What I think I'm going to do next is actually work on the Mount Rainier Scenic Railroad itself. I'm going to start laying down like tracks and making the mineral yard and their steam shop and everything. So, to next week, I'll see you later. Thank you all so much for joining. Really means the world to me. I'll see you guys in the next one.